So yo, what up? Tonight I'd like to talk. It's 10 o'clock. So tonight I'd like to talk to you about a YouTuber named Jessica Kent. The story is pretty amazing. It's really dark because she was a substance abuser, alcohol, and drugs, going all the way up to like shooting meth. Like she was bad off. And she went to prison a few times, and she got out a few years ago, and um, now she makes YouTube videos and she teaches like the ins and outs of how women's prison is run, certain experiences that she had. Uh, Pretty much just trying to educate people about prison and staying out of prison. Well, she made a big blunder about a month ago. She made a video about one of her children's fathers, biological fathers, and so she had her I believe it was her last daughter. She had her in prison, and just about a year later, she was able, because the baby went to foster care. About a year later, she was able to get custody of her daughter. Well, the baby's daddy, and I say baby daddy because that's what she calls him in the video. She refused to give his name. Well, in this video, she describes how Arkansas law gave him, he was arrested on, I believe, possession with intent and was given 30 years. Well, in Arkansas, you are only required to serve a third of your term, or in his case, 7 years. But in New York, you could be given 10 years and be required to serve 7. It's just the sentences, and the sentencing and the laws in different states are different. In Arkansas, it's just ass backwards. Well, so he was given that. Well, in the art, what she did was just how she screwed up. She read this article verbatim, okay, word for word, and again, she substituted his actual name from by calling him baby daddy. Now, either she meant to do this and she's manipulative and she was hiding under this guise of, you know, I really want to help him. I hope he gets better, this, that, and the other, and she's just really petty. Or she really just made the stupidest mistake. And I hope it's that. I really would hope that she's really not that petty and manipulative and horrible for this. Um, but I did it myself. I just typed in the first few words of that article that she read verbatim, and I found the entire story. I know exactly what he looks like. I know his name. Uh, I know he's 41 years old, and I really wanted to make this video not to shame Jessica because I've been binging her videos, and she's really cool. She seems to be really cool, and she's given some really helpful education. I've learned some things from her, and I enjoy learning. So she's also given a lot of really good advice. She's also been, said some really inspirational things that people need to hear. Um, I like to think that she just made a mistake and just forgot that Google works that way. Um, but to you guys out there, yeah, y'all need to be careful about what you guys put on the internet, because just as this was easy to find, just a few words typed into a search bar, there are a lot of things that can be found just through a few words in a search bar about you. you know and I just want to caution you, because there are people who you may not think care, but do. And you know again, Jessica Kent, that's the name of her YouTube channel. I would seriously recommend her to you. And yeah, I want to credit this as a mistake. I don't agree with everything she says, but I really would like to credit this as a mistake. I don't think she really meant to do this to her ex. But yeah, that's my video. I just thought I'd, you know, tell you guys something that was outside of the realm of my normal videos. Hope you guys have a good one, a good night, and a good morning. Mwah.